At this time, we'd like to call the meeting of Warren County Fiscal Court to order on Thursday, March 26th at 9 a.m. We need a nomination for a member of Fiscal Court to preside over the meeting today in Judge Corbin's absence.
I nominate Tom Lawrence.
I'll second it.
All right. We have a motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire Cummings. Any question or discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Go get him.
We'll start with the number one item on the agenda, invocation by Esquire Ron Cummings.
So y'all bow with me, please. Dear Heavenly Father Jesus, thank you for today, Lord. Thank you for all the good gifts of life, Lord. Thank you for the beautiful weather. Lord, as we come together, may we continue to do the things that are good for Warren County. I pray protection over each and every family that's represented here, Lord, and just thank you for all you do in our lives. Lord, may we always continue to strive to be like you in all that we do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
We'll now hear the Pledge of Allegiance by Esquire Williams.
If you would please face the flag, join me in the pledge to our country. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will now have roll call.
Esquire Aldridge.
Here.
Esquire Lasley.
Here.
Esquire Cummings.
Here.
Esquire Williams.
Here.
Esquire McWhorter.
Here.
Esquire Lawrence.
Here. Number 4 on the agenda, approved minutes of the fiscal court meeting on March 12th, 2026. Motion by Esquire McWhorter, second by Esquire Aldridge. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 5 on the agenda, approved personnel changes for Warren County.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Aldridge. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 6 on the agenda, work schedule for the Warren County Road Department.
Motion.
Motion by Squire McWhorter, second by Squire Cummings. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
We will now have 2 presentations from the Parks Department. Chris?
All right. Thank you, Fiscal Court. Thank you, Judge Magistrates, for just letting us have some time. Today, we have 2 presentations. The first presentation that we want to go over, I'm going to introduce our outreach team. Our outreach manager, Jay Grable, our outreach supervisor, Brady Kane, are going to go over several different forms that we've updated. These are all in sequence with our strategic plan updates that we discussed back in December of 2025. I'm super proud of the team. I'd also like to acknowledge Derek Dean, our outreach team leader, and then also Amanda Moore, our business manager, for all having input and helping to design these 4 great forms. Also, Jade is going to go over our recommendations for our rental fee structure and updates for fiscal year 2026, 2027. And so with that being said, I'm going to bring Brady up. Brady?
Thank you, Chris. Good morning. As you can see up there on our slide this morning, we've updated some of our documentation with the Parks Department. A large part of the goal for that was to have updated documentation that could be shared with community partners like the Chamber of Commerce, CVB, to make sure that we can get the word out on what's available here in Warren County. When local businesses come and consider setting up shop here in town, they have something they can look at to make sure that the people that they're bringing along with them and the employees they're going to hire have a nice quality of life when they move here to Warren County. So we wanted to make everything look nice and match up a little bit. So you can see we've got a new information guide with our good friend Zoomer right there on the front, who you met last fiscal court meeting. And you can see there we've got all of our basic information. We got a little message from Chris. We've got our mission statement and values, and then some basic information on all of our parks there. On the next page of the booklet, you can see a list of all of our department amenities, several of the special projects that we work on throughout the year, information about our outreach division, our new nonprofit, the Friends of Warren County Parks and Rec, and our Zoomer episodes. Continuing on, we've got information about all of our athletic leagues and then all of our special events throughout the year, and our basic contact information. So that will be going out to partners throughout the community so that they can give this basic information guide to folks, let them know everything we've got available. Matching in that same style, something even easier to give out to people just as a quick overview is our new Parks Fact Sheet, which has information about all of our properties. Again, all of our amenities, special events, but also things like community services, our available rentals, information about all of our recreational leagues, and basic things like how many employees we have, our participation throughout the year, information that's useful for people to know at a glance. And then another updated document we've got is our walking trail brochure. We noticed in one of our community surveys recently that being able to get out and walk and run is something that a lot of people utilize our parks for. So a nice update to have some maps of all of our trails, locations where they are, whether they're more suited for walking or running, basic things for the community to know that are nice to have. And then I'll hand the floor over to Jade to talk about our rental fee updates.
Thank you, Brady. So every year I get up here and we call a bunch of different departments across Kentucky and Tennessee, and magistrates, you actually have those comparisons in the packet I handed out this morning. But for everyone, these are our recommended changes for next fiscal year, or for this coming fiscal year. And that would include raising our basketball and volleyball courts up $5 an hour. This is very close to what we opened with in 2017. We lowered prices due to COVID, and we're now working our way back up to that original price line. Our meeting rooms, updating that from $15 an hour to $20 an hour. Old Alvaton Gym, we have a party set up, you know, tables, chairs, things like that, increasing that from $25 to $30 an hour. Field chalking, going up $5 a rental just due to the price of field chalk increasing. So tournaments increasing to $200 per court per day. Disc golf events, $85 per day. And then walking cross-country trails, $100. As you'll see in your all's packets, this still keeps us very comparable with the market, but it does increase where we need to probably increase to be competitive. And so all of these changes are, you can see the percent increase there, but all of these changes we are still not even, you know, middle of the row for charging. So any questions for these before we go on the next slide? Perfect. And then on the next slide, Brady updated the rental fee schedule that we have every year. I can tell you from doing all the research, we have by far the most accessible rental fees of anyone that we ever contact. It's on our website. You can see what everything charges or is charged. So I like that about us. It's really easy to read. And so Brady updated this with the current recommendations, just so you could see what it would look like. So thank you all.
Court and Judge, again, I appreciate you all allowing us to share this. Outreach team, the department, we assess the rental fees on a yearly basis, and we feel that we're in a strategic place to stay affordable, but then also in the areas that we need to increase rates, we feel that we're strategically in that spot from a regional player to be able to do that. Any questions in regards to the presentation from Outreach? All right, the next one is we're going to bring up Joseph Gott, Joey, as he's known. Joey's going to join me up here, and we're going to have a presentation for Joey. If you all do not know, Joey has been our facility superintendent for the past 9 years. He's been absolutely amazing, and he's getting ready to go do some fun stuff in North Carolina. So I want to read this, and what I'm getting ready to read does not cover nearly anything of what Joey has done for our department in Warren County in the time that he served. But I'd like to take a minute to recognize Joey Gott, our facility superintendent. After 9 years of dedicated service with our department, Joey is starting a new chapter. We would like to recognize Joey for his dedication, his commitment, and drive that he has shown in offering quality recreational services and opportunities to our community. Joey has played a critical role in facility operation design and improvement, the recruitment and training of endless employees, the establishment of the highest level of performance standards within the facility division, has seamlessly created organized systems and programs with various partner organizations, and has directly assisted with setting the standard high for the entire department. Joey has endured the many long hours, late night call-outs, endless weekend and tournament work, and his contribution in providing exceptional recreational services to the citizens of Warren County has been outstanding. Joey has spent his entire professional career serving both this country with his dedicated service both in the United States Army, in the United States Marine Corps, and this county. For that, we are forever grateful for his service and wish him the very best in all future endeavors. He has worked extremely hard and has earned the next chapter with his family and wonderful grandbaby. Joey, we wish you the very best. I hope you enjoy the beach, and you've done an excellent job. So.
Hey, let's get a picture with Joey. Let's get a picture with you.
And with this, Judge and Court, we do have a plaque to present to Joey. It does say, presented to Joseph Gott in appreciation of your many years of dedicated service and devotion to the citizens of Warren County and for your unwavering commitment to our organization. So.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. You look great. For sure.
We will now return to the agenda. Number 7, approve exoneration of IGPS Logistics in the amount of $1,158.70 for Warren County Sheriff's Department.
So moved.
Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Squire McWhorter. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams. Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 8, approve determination in the amount of $18,355 to Heritage Fire Equipment for the purchase of 2 skid units for side-by-sides for the technical rescue team. This is a single source vendor.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Williams. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Ma'am.
Number 9, approve determination in the amount of $11,250 to Travis Bell, Swiftwater Rescue Specialist, for a 3-day training course for the technical rescue team. This is a single source vendor.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams. Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 10, accept bid in the amount of $41,800 to SkyCop for surveillance trailer for emergency management. Bid was publicly advertised. 3 bids are received. This is the best evaluated bid. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Williams. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 11, approve a determination in the amount of $14,353.40 to Motorola Solutions for portable radios for Warren County Fire Department systems. This is a single source vendor.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 12, approve determination in the amount of $12,906 to Water Dog for 12 dry suits for the technical rescue team. 3 quotes solicited, 2 were obtained. This was the lowest and best.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Any further questions or discussion? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 13, authorize judge executive to execute renewal agreement for House Bill 556 inmate funding program for fiscal year 2027 and 2028.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Number 14, approve Kentucky Pride Fund recycling grant application with the Kentucky Department of Environmental Protection, Division of Water Management, and authorize Judge Executive to execute all related documents. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Williams. Any further questions or discussion? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Number 15, approve determination in the amount of $80,010 to 911 Fleet and Fire Equipment for personal protective equipment for 18 firefighters employed by the Warren County Fire Department Systems. KCTCS contract pricing.
Motion.
Motion Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Any further questions or discussion? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams. Esquire McWhorter.
All right. Number 16, accept cost increase for the Fort's Fire Service in the amount of $26,043.15 each for 2 Spartan chassis custom cab structural fire engines, previously approved in the amount of $1,596,482 on December 18th, 2025. These changes reflect several operational and maintenance improvements from the original specification. New total cost for both engines is $1,648,568.30.
Motion.
Motion to Squire Cummings, second to Squire Aldridge. Any further discussion,
I just
questions?
had, Bill, are we, delivery time? Delivery time of these 2 engines, when do we still expect them in the year? In this year? Okay.
Come on up, Bill.
We are currently in the process of, we finalized the engineering evaluation process. The 2 rescue engines, we were able to make some deletions, which provided cost saving, make some additions using those remaining funds. With these 2 engines from Fouts, we wanted to make sure that they were as close as possible to the specification of the other vendor. The 2 brush trucks are way ahead of schedule. They are projected to be delivered in May, which was originally August, and then the 4 engines should be before Christmas. And the good thing with all that is we can apply all those to our early 2027 ISO evaluation. Even if they're not in service yet, we'll still be able to apply the credits that we would get from those units. So,
Thank you.
If there's no further discussion, Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Number 17, approve determination in the amount of $6,662 to Pen Care for the purchase of 2 Physio Control Life Pack AEDs for Warren County Fire Department Systems response vehicles. 3 quotes obtained. This is the lowest and best quote. Motion by Esquire McWhorter, second by Esquire Aldridge. Any further questions or discussion? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
ma'am.
Number 18, approve contract with the Spyglass Group to review Warren County technology contracts for potential cost savings and authorize Judge Executive to execute all related documents. This review is at no cost to Warren County. Savings options discovered can be utilized for a fee if desired.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Esquire McWhorter. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Number 19, approve the Treasurer's Report for February 2026. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Aldridge. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 20, approve the Warren County Regional Jail Canteen Account Financial Report for February 2026. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Esquire Aldridge. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire
Yes,
McWhorter.
ma'am.
Number 21, authorize Judge Executive to sign the Justice Assistance Grant Memorandum of the Understanding and Certification Documents for a $34,484 grant that will be split between the city and the county. Motion by Esquire Lasley, second by Esquire Williams. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 22, approve determination in the amount of $41,082 to Freedom Dodge in Lexington for a 2026 Dodge Durango for Drug Task Force. This is state price contract paid with funds from the DTF auction at no cost to Warren County. Motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire Cummings. Any further discussion or questions?
I think anybody would be smart to have Tommy Loving negotiate stuff for him, so thank you,
He does a
Tommy,
good
for
job.
all that you do, buddy.
Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams. Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Number 23, accept lowest and best bid from Tomco, Inc., DBA Rental City for Soki Ice Rink Stage Platform System in the amount of $202,770.60. This was publicly advertised with 2 bids received. Motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire Cummings. Any further discussion or questions?
I love it. We're talking about ice rink in March. That's good stuff.
Thinking ahead, Ron, always thinking ahead. Please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 24, approve contract agreement with KG Storm, the City of Bowling Green, and Western Kentucky University in an amount not to exceed $96,672 per year for 5 years, $472,221 total, paid for by Warren County Stormwater. Motion by Esquire Lasley, second by Esquire Williams. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 25, approve determination in the amount of $152,780 to IRE Crown Rinks LLC for Soki Ice Rink installation and removal for 2026-2027 season. This is the final year of the 3-year agreement with the contracted vendor.
Motion.
Motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire Cummings. Any further discussion, questions? Please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Number 26, authorize Warren County Jailer to sign a 1-year contract extension with Comprehensive Correctional Care for inmate medical services in the amount of $2,167,730.75. Jailer?
I figure if you're going to have a dollar amount listed like that, I probably ought to come up and talk a little.
That's a good idea.
This is the contracted medical service that we've had for about 4 years now, I believe. They have about 50 jails in Kentucky, so they're the leader in correctional care in Kentucky and now in surrounding states too. The big increase, we didn't take an increase this time last year, and the majority of the increase this year has to do with being more compliant in the opioid treatment of our inmates. And so one of the biggest things that this increase provides is another 40 hours of nursing a week, a full-time position that's going to be dedicated to all of the reporting and the counseling and the administration of opioid use disorder medications. And that's something that's required by the ADA. Whether you agree with it or not, there's lots of schools of thought, but at the end of the day, I'm required to provide it. So we're doing that now, but we need some additional nursing hours because of the growing population that's on this medication. Also from that, non-formulary meds, $115,000 a year, we pay outside of the base contract. This will put it into the contract. So some of that we were already paying in a different line. And then 10 hours additional of mental health from the psychiatric nurse, because she also has to see anyone that's on an opioid use disorder medication at least once a month for counseling. So some of these expenses are things that we can't avoid. So I just thought it would be worthy of me explaining some of those increases. I want to thank the Judge Gorman and Treasurer for meeting with us, and Lauren Carr of CAECO, to make sure that we can get reimbursed up to around $300,000 each year from this increase, because it has to do directly with opioid use disorder. And so we'll be doing those reports, and those invoices will be separate every month so that it can come out of that fund and reimburse the county. So I'll take any questions that you have.
So this increase, about $500,000 we're having, is obviously mandated to us, so it's like we have no choice. But is that those figures in the next line item on your budget for?
Yes.
So that these new figures are reflective in the
Yes, sir.
new budget, okay?
They are. And $300,000 of that will come from opioid settlement dollars.
Do we have a motion, second? Motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire Cummings. Do we have any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Number 27, approve fiscal year 2026-2027 budget for Warren County Regional Jail.
So along those same lines, biggest majority of that increase, $500 and almost $60,000, is just providing our staff the 3% cost of living, which they're due, and a lot more. But it's a $1.6 million increase over last year, and part of that is the cost of living raise. The increase in medical, which is our second highest line item, is just providing inmate medical care. There's about $100,000 worth of food increase, because every year the cost of food goes up also, just like it does when we go personally and buy groceries for our family. And then there's some projected loss of revenue both on the state and federal inmate side. So we look at the last 3 years' budgets, and then we average those to get as close to the real number as we can get. So that would put fiscal court assistance at $5.3 million, which is about 39% of the overall budget.
Quick question,
Yes, sir.
now, if the legislature ends up increasing the per diem by $4 a day, does that close that gap some, or has that been factored in?
It will close it a little, because we were hesitant to put it in knowing that it hasn't passed yet, but that would be about, we think, around $300,000. So while we appreciate the Senate putting that in, that's a Band-Aid fix for the overall problem. And there's been no more movement on House Bill 557, so we're still cautiously optimistic, so.
Thank you.
It's kind of a drop
Yes,
in
sir.
the bucket, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Do we have a motion?
Questions?
Second. Motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire Williams. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Number 28, approve order number 26-12 declaring surplus equipment for Parks and Rec. Motion by Esquire McWhorter, second by Esquire Aldridge. Any further discussion, questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
ma'am.
Okay. Number 29, approve budget transfers for Warren County. Motion by Esquire Lasley, second by Esquire Williams. Further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Number 30, approve 24-month facility usage agreement with Warren County Public Library for use of satellite location at Buchanan Park Tennis Facility, as well as other various programs. Motion by Esquire Williams, second by Esquire Lasley. Any further discussion or questions?
Chris, I have a question. Just usage out there, has it been what we expected, or is it something that we get more people come to the library out at Buchanan Tennis Facility? I mean,
It's unbelievable. So with us today is Alex Love. Alex is the executive director of the Warren County Public Library. Since the partnership started, We're servicing well over 20,000 families and youth together with various programs, including the satellite library. Their hours of operation have been able to expand over the years, and the level of service that they provide is they've actually outgrown their space and the usability really of the facility. So hopefully in future developments, we'll be working with Alex and his team. Also, Emily Wattoon is here, his assistant, and so we do some amazing things. This agreement also opens up and continues us to work together for our Summer Thrive program, mobile recreation outreach program, where we take fun out to kids that can't get to us and can't get to the libraries. And so working jointly together, it's tons of fun. I'll let Alex make some comments here on just operations of the satellite.
In general, we have seen growth in the satellite from when we first started. Of course, anytime you start a new facility, it takes time to get off the ground, but we have seen folks that are coming to that facility specifically for the library and are asking for more hours. And our program in particular, when we're doing children's program out there, continues to increase. We are outgrowing that space, and we're excited about being able to expand out in that area. Just being able to serve the citizens of Warren County out that Nashville Road corridor is a big deal for us, because there's not a lot of other ways for us to get our resources out to them. So we really appreciate you being able to give us this use agreement, and we are super appreciative of getting to work with Warren County Parks. Their team is fantastic. We have a pretty great team ourselves, and when the two combine, magic happens. So thank you so much.
We have a motion and a second. I already got with Crystal. Okay. Please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 31, approve fiscal year 2026-27 rental fee schedule for Parks and Rec effective July 1st, 2026. Motion by Esquire Cummings, second by Esquire Aldridge. For discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Number 32, accept lowest and best bid from Scotty's Contracting and Stone for site improvement at 1019, 1023, and 1029 State Street in the amount of $74,678.64. Publicly advertised with 5 bids received.
Motion.
Motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire Lasley. Any further discussion, questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Number 33, accept lowest and best bid from DDWF1 LLC for countywide right-of-way mowing in the amount of $469,393.25. Single response bid.
Motion.
Motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire McWhorter. Do we have any further discussion or questions?
Josh, I assume this is the same guy that's been mowing for us the last couple of years? Okay, that's all I needed, thanks.
Please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 34, accept lowest and best bid from Affordable Lawn Care for corridor and basin mowing in the amount of $48,101.50. Publicly advertised with 2 bids received. Motion by Esquire Lasley, second by Esquire Aldridge. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 35, will the treasurer please read the claims?
General Fund, $685,846. Road Fund, $102,556. Jail Fund, $527,328. Stormwater, $40,313. Fed forfeiture, $592. LGEA, $13,750. And E911, $13,328.
Make a motion, we pay our bills.
Motion by Esquire Cummings, second by Esquire Aldridge. Any further discussion or questions? Crystal, please read the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams. Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Sheriff?
Judge Pro Tem Lawrence, you did an excellent job this morning, so
Thank you,
thank you
Sheriff. I
very much.
appreciate you. I truly appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And I just want a little shout out to the parks and the library. I know my family has used the library out there multiple times, ordering some things. A little bit easier to go out there and pick up some books or whatever instead of driving all the way to town, but is always really good. Just want to give a quick update. More will be coming on this, and we don't have any hard date yet, but we're getting closer and closer to our office moving over to Sugar Maple Square. So right now, continue folks to come and do business operations here, but as the time draws closer, we will be putting out things in social media, using our local media, and then Kelly Coppinger's class at WKU to help us come up with some language and everything of what we're going to be doing over at Sugar Maple and when we're going to be getting over there. But it's come along fabulous. I think most of you all have probably seen.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, portions are part of it and walked through there, and it's just going to be great with the drive-up window and everything else. It's going to be really good. I don't want to get the cart in front of the horse. I don't know if Magistrate Cummings is going to cover the upcoming community events. We had one this past week in Plano. It was good. And had a lot of questions, road stuff, construction, neighborhoods, everything else. But so are you going to be covering that? I don't need to cover. All right, great. So that's all I have. It's busy. We're getting ready for summertime. A lot of different community events we'll be involved in as well. So thank you all.
Thank you, Jim. I don't see the Lynette Yates, the county clerk, in here today. Okay. Stephen Harmon, jailer.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. Chris Coomer, Parks. Josh Moore. Nikki Kohler. Holly's not with us today. Bob Appling, he had a medical incident and he's in the hospital right now, so we've got him in our thoughts and prayers. But Holly won't be with us today, but she's up there visiting with him. She's got her hands full doing stuff. Ronnie Pearson.
Thank you, sir.
Tommy Loving.
Thank you, sir.
Ben Peterson.
Thank you, sir.
You're not calling him to a special meeting afterwards? Just make sure you're not in trouble.
He's not in any trouble with me. It's Doug he's always in trouble with. You know what I mean? James Markram. Bill Rector.
Good morning. Just a brief update. Several things have occurred over the past 2 or 3 weeks I wanted to bring some attention to. We've had 3 incidents of magnitude outside of the county. This past weekend we had about a 100-acre brush fire in Butler County. Just prior to that there was another incident. Hadley, Barren River, Browning, and additional units responded out there. And this just continues to highlight the importance of a unified approach. Tons of positive feedback from our neighboring counties, also coming from within the county as well. And just I wanted to address one thing that is on the agenda for approval today, number 15, referencing the $80,000 worth of gear to be purchased. The part-time employees that we have hired, there's approximately 80 of them, I think it's 72 actually. We started by utilizing rental gear, and rental gear can be a bit expensive. So we were able to determine that over the course of 10-year life expectancy of a set of gear, it's going to be more cost effective for us to buy it based on the hours worked by the employee. And we feel fairly confident that that will be the most fiscally responsible way to proceed. So any questions that I can answer, be happy to do so. Thank you.
Esquire Cummings.
You can start with me?
You got it.
Wow. I don't know what to do with myself. First of all, I want to say congratulations to Scott Lasley and his Iowa Hawkeyes for pulling off a huge upset this past weekend. He's been walking about 4 feet taller than normal. And I want to congratulate you on your Iowa Hawkeyes knocking off the defending national champs. So
I had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. reminder, tomorrow morning, the Ag Awareness Breakfast is out at Corvette Museum tomorrow morning, 7:30, if y'all want to come out and attend that thing. I'll be talking about this a lot the next few weeks. Operation Anvil's coming up, Memorial Day weekend. It'll be a little over 2 months away, a little less than 2 months away. And it's an event that is unique to Bowling Green, and we want to definitely invite all the, anybody who serves as a veteran in any status, whatever, retired, active military, whatever, to come out to that event. It's those of you who have been around to understand it's a really cool event, and we'll continue to talk about that. I do want to say thank you to everybody who came out this past Tuesday, especially the department heads and some folks that were helpful to be there. It was a very lively debate, kind of rehashing some of the same things, but still those important for the community to be able to come out and vet any issues or whatever they might have. So I appreciate having it, and thanks especially to Kevin Bailey and the Plano Fire Department for hosting us in that event. I thank you very much, Kevin. It was well done. As I promised I would for the sheriff, I'm going to talk about we have 3 more coming of these events, 2 more before our next meeting. The next State of the District meeting for District 6 is April the 2nd. It'll be out at Woodburn Fire Department Station 2 on Nashville Road at 6 o'clock. Make sure we'll get that out. Crystal's done a great job putting on social media for me, and I appreciate you. But that'll be coming up. And then on April 14th, we'll be having one out at Alvaton. We'll be using the old gym to have our meeting there. And both those meetings will start at 6 o'clock. The only other thing I guess I would say to add to this, obviously people are leave early for spring break and so forth. But next week, this town will be a little bit of a ghost town since spring break goes on. Be safe to all the people traveling to and from. The thing always amazes me, they travel all the way to Florida to hang out with the same people that hang out here. It's kind of funny, but anyway, enjoy all the people who are traveling back and forth, and we wish safe travels to everybody. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir. Square Aldridge.
Thank you. I want to remind everybody to mark your calendar for April the 18th. The Hadley Volunteer Fire Department will be having their pancake breakfast benefit. It'll be from 6 to 10 a.m. So I'll encourage everybody to come out and support them. Also, kind of reiterate some of what Bill Rector said just a few moments ago. We want to keep in mind there is currently a Kentucky Division of Forestry has their hazard season burn ban. We are not supposed to be burning before 6 p.m. I know we've had several, as you mentioned, large incidents that have occurred. I mean, some of them, the one in Butler County, I think there were 20 different departments ultimately that responded to that, many from Warren County. And through the county itself, we've had several large fires that are starting to happen. So I want to encourage everybody, just because you think you need to burn, you probably don't. If it's windy, if it's such, let's just wait. The rainy season's coming. You'll have plenty of time to burn. I do want to thank our volunteer fire departments. Those men and women, they answer the call at any time, when we're busy doing something. To point out a point, I was in attendance with Ron's event there in Plano. Right in the middle of it, the tone goes off, and 5 or 6 volunteer fire department personnel took off and went to answer the call. So again, we don't want to take these folks for granted. Let's don't make their lives any harder by burning when we ought not be burning. For that, thank you.
I agree with you. Esquire McWhorter.
Enjoy this nice day we're going to have.
That's it. Thank you. Esquire Lastly.
I'd just like to commend my colleague from the 2nd District on a job well done here.
Thank you.
Perhaps the best fiscal court meeting we've had in several weeks.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Esquire Williams.
Thank you, Esquire Lawrence. We appreciate you, and you did a fine job this morning.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Ms. Bruce. Ms. Chandler.
Thank you. Good job.
Thank you. Crystal.
Thank you, sir.
Got you. Well, I would just like to say I really appreciate all you guys working so well with me and the confidence that you put in me to do this job up here. And also, let's don't forget about Bob. I mean, because he worked with us for 40 years almost, and he's a great guy. And just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And just if you get a chance to go visit him, go ahead and do that too, because I mean, he'd really appreciate seeing somebody, I'm sure. If we have no further business for the court, I look for a motion to adjourn.
You're going to break your record, your streak again ends today.
I keep doing it, Ron.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Ron. With that, we're adjourned.